What's up? I'm Jacob Hager, and today I'm going to show you the hub that I think is the best free coaster available for park riders. If you're not familiar with this hub, this is not like a normal free coaster. The internals of a normal free coaster look like this, and the internals of this free coaster look like this. Instead of a spring always pushing on the pawls, keeping a hub constantly engaged like your typical cassette, it has like a pawl system where it has a slack ring inside that lifts the pawls up to engage it. It has a slack ring in it. It lifts them up and engages them. And then when you backpedal and that slack ring pulls away, it drops those pawls back down. Different system. What's nice about that is it keeps the hub very light since you don't have all those components in the inside. Another nice thing about that is this can also switch into a cassette just by putting a different ring in and a different spring system in it. And it's real easy too, you just swap it out. This hub does come available with a non-drive side hub guard specific for this hub. I don't have many bad things to say about this. Mine makes noise, it's very loose, I've had it for years, but this thing is held up. And the thing that I like about this is it has different slack rings that you can put in, and I have one of the larger ones and there's barely any slack to it. So it's like barely an eighth of a crank of slack. I can actually crank out of like manuals and stuff with this free coaster, and I've never had a problem with it engaging on me like while I'm trying to ride fakie. I would say this is a park free coaster. I mean, I've done some pretty heavy street riding with this and it's held up to that as well. The only reason it's that much lighter is because of the different system in here. Now, like I said, it does click and it does make some noises and sounds like it's gonna break on me the majority of the time that I'm riding it, but it's been through a lot. And even with the noise that it makes, it still doesn't skip a beat. It doesn't disengage when I don't want it to. I've never had an issue with this hub. This hub sells for roughly $165, which isn't too expensive for a free coaster hub. You do have to buy it overseas, so it kind of sucks because you have to pay a decent amount in shipping, and I don't know how shipping is right now with this whole pandemic. But yeah, so this is the Vocal Hitchhiker Freecoaster Hub that can also be a cassette hub. And yeah, I've never had any issues with it. It does the job. It's held up over the years, and perfect for a park rider like myself that wants a little bit lighter hub but also wants the features of a free coaster. So yeah, that's just an in my opinion thing. This is not necessarily the best free coaster in the world, but in my opinion, this is the best free coaster that I've ever rode. Right now, I'm on the Profile Z coaster right now, trying to get a little bit of the cassette tricks back, because this won't necessarily do stuff like that. But everything else, this is held up to. Never had an issue with it. Highly recommend. I know they were out of stock for a while. I don't know how their stock looks right now. But yeah, I would recommend this hub to anybody that wants a light free coaster or just a free coaster in general. This is an awesome hub. So link to this will be in the description below. I think this also comes in polished. I had it black. This isn't the original paint job. I had it black, then I powder coated it white, then I powder coated it black again. So yeah, like I said, this is my all-time favorite free coaster hub. If you're looking for something that has a little more adjustment to it, or has a little more beef to it, something that's a little heavier duty, I recommend the Odyssey Clutch Freecoaster. That one has a Allen key insert to adjust the slack, so that one's a little more customizable. And then I would also recommend the Demolition Rotator Hub. I haven't rode it in a while, but it was the only one I rode when I first switched to free coasters. I had probably 3 of them, and I just put all the slack spacers in because I don't like having a lot of slack. I don't like having to pedal half a crank to engage my coaster. So those are a couple other ones I'd recommend if this isn't something that you're interested in. I'm probably going to end up putting this back on if I don't like the Z coaster. So far I like it. This is a little bit lighter than the Z coaster, so that's the only thing that might push me to go back to it. And it's always a free coaster. Like the Z coaster, you have to backpedal to disengage it. This one's always a free coaster. So that is my best free coaster in the world video. Hope you enjoyed it. Go check out thehagerco.com. Get yourself some merchandise. Support your boy. Trying to do more fun stuff, and every sale helps. So yeah, comment if you want me to do any other part review videos on any of the parts that I've had on my bikes. So like if you enjoy the new videos we've been putting out, and subscribe so you don't miss out on more. We'll see you next time.